Faith Time is our weekly conversation on matters of faith, and joining us this morning is Bryant Pugh with Outbreak Christian Ministries. Halloween is coming up this week. We want to talk about how the Bible describes fear. Where do we start?
Well, when you look at the Bible and how it talks about fear, it doesn't give us a concrete definition, but when we look at the word fear in the Hebrew, it references to a word named Uri, and it translates to mean reference. So
Right.
when we look at the Bible's definition of fear, we have to look at the fact of giving reference to say it in a simple way, what scares us.
How does Satan use fear to win an objective?
When we look at Satan and his characteristics, everything he does is to mimic what God does.
Right.
And so oftentimes one of the tactics he will use to us is try to change our mind frame, change our perspective, manipulate us into believing something, because really when we look at fears, we're scared of something that hasn't happened yet.
Now, God says in the Bible, let not your heart be troubled, but that's sometimes hard to do. How do we put that into practice?
For me, the best thing to do in that case is, first of all, understand where fear places in our life. The Bible says that God did not give us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. And so in order for us to overtake fear and have our faith over fear, we have to feed our faith.
Fear is one of those things that we can fall into even as believers, even as we try to follow our faith teachings. That's something that we'll talk about in the next hour as we continue this conversation on News 5 this morning.